Indian Railways latest news. 2025 marked a landmark year for Indian Railways as it completed rail connectivity to Kashmir Valley and Aizawl, Mizoram, bridged major geographic frontiers, advanced freight corridors and technology. At the same time, the railway faced challenges in safety, crowd management and financial sustainability. From Kashmir to Mizoram, railway reached India's final frontiers. In 2025, Indian Railway achieved a historic milestone by extending the rail grid to Kashmir Valley in north as well in the east. These connections brought the country's last major unlinked region into the national railway network, symbolizing territorial integration and strategic connectivity. Kashmir Rail Link, a century-old dream realized. The idea of a railway line to the Kashmir Valley dates back to 1898 when Maharaja Pratap Singh first conceived it. However, after partition, the Jammu-Sialkot rail link went to Pakistan, cutting off Jammu and Kashmir from India's rail grid. While Jammu was connected by rail in 1972, the valley remained unlinked. The long-cherished dream was realized in June 2025 when PM Modi inaugurated the final 63-kilometer Katra-Sangaldan section of the 272-kilometer Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla rail link. A Vande Bharat train began services between Katra and Srinagar. The project's most challenging stage was the 111-kilometer Katra-Banihal section featuring T50, India's longest operational transport tunnel, 12.77 km, Chenab Bridge, the world's highest railway arch bridge, 359 meters above the riverbed. Anji Bridge, Indian Railway's first cable-stayed bridge. Mizoram Railways overcome geography. Mizoram's late rail arrival was largely due to its difficult terrain and landlocked location bordering Myanmar, Bangladesh and northeastern states. Until recently, the state depended almost entirely on roads for passenger and freight movement. The breakthrough came with the inauguration of the Bairabi-Sarang line in September 2025, linking Bairabi to Sarang near Aizawl. This marked the first ever rail connectivity to Mizoram capital. With this, Aizawl became the fourth northeastern capital after Guwahati, Dispur, Agartala and Itanagar to be linked to Indian Railway network. Pamban Bridge, reconnecting South India's maritime age. Another landmark in 2025 was the inauguration of the 2.08 km new Pamban Bridge, replacing the 110-year-old cantilever bridge. It is India's first vertical lift railway sea bridge. It connects Rameswaram to the mainland across the Palk Strait, western dedicated freight corridor. First rail car ran on the 102 km Vaitarna Jawaharlal Nehru Port section, marks progress in India's high-capacity freight-only rail infrastructure. Strategic Himalayan connectivity. Rishikesh-Karnaprayag line, 125-kilometer line with strategic and pilgrimage significance, includes India's longest transportation tunnel, 14.57 km yet to be operational, serves as a gateway to the China border and boosts Char Dham Yatra connectivity. Bhanupalli-Bilaspur-Beri line connects Punjab to Himachal Pradesh. A proposed extension up to Ladakh progress delayed due to financial dispute between the state government and railways. A year shadowed by safety concerns. The year began with tragedy, stampede at New Delhi railway station February 15, 2025. 18 deaths, 15 injuries during rush for Prayagraj-bound Mahakumbh trains. Railways response. Launch of a nationwide project to create holding areas on high passenger platforms, renewed emphasis on crowd management and passenger safety, challenges in freight loading, railways revenue backbone under strain. Freight transport is the financial backbone of Indian Railways, contributing nearly 65% of its total earnings. However, despite its importance, the system faces persistent challenges, especially in last mile delivery and competitiveness with road transport, high dependence on bulk commodities. Indian Railways remains predominantly a bulk commodity transporter. Coal alone accounts for nearly 50% of total freight loading. 7 major commodities: coal, pig iron and steel, iron ore, cement, fertilizer, petroleum, oil and lubricants and containers together accounted for 87.3% of total freight loading. Such heavy reliance exposes railways to demand fluctuation in few sectors. Concerns raised by a standing committee on railways. The Standing Committee on Railways has flagged structural risk in the freight basket, called for diversification into automobiles, FMCG and e-commerce to cushion demand volatility. Noted that year-on-year revenue growth from coal and iron ore is slowing, raising sustainability concerns. Need to raise modal share. Railways modal share in freight transport stand at about 27%, significantly lower than road transport. Enhancing this share is critical for revenue growth and environmental gains. Operational focus areas in 2025. Indian Railways prioritized removal of traffic bottleneck, track expansion and capacity augmentation, passenger amenities under the Amrit Bharat Station Scheme, safety upgrades across high-density routes, ambitious traffic and freight targets. With expanded infrastructure, railway aims to achieve by 2030 3 billion tons of freight loading, up from 1.6 billion tons in financial year 2025, 10 billion passengers annually, a 42% increase from nearly 7 billion passengers in financial year 25. These targets reflect Railway's central role in India's logistics and mobility strategy. Technological advancement. Commissioning of Kavach 4.0 advanced automatic train protector system, deployed over 738 route kilometers on 2 high-density corridors. Rollout of 13 Amrit Bharat trains for migrant workers to Namo Bharat rapid rail services for intercity commuters. Trials of Vande Bharat sleeper trains signaling next generation long-distance travel. Financial stress versus green promise. Persistent challenges. High revenue expenditure, low earnings per route, affecting long-term financial health. Green mobility advantage. Despite financial strain, railways remain one of India's cleanest transport modes, accounts for only 1% of transport emissions, near 100% electrification of broad gauge network, hydrogen power train under development, 2626 solar power station, 898 megawatt of solar power used nationwide, 70% used for traction.